Good morning, everyone. Happy March 1st. This is Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds, reporting live from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and we are at Zolocon 2025, y'all. This place is now fully open to the general public. I've been here since around 7 because I had my early bird ticket, and I'm glad I did because there is a lot of stuff happening here today. I think everyone has already seen, if you had some favorite shows and stuff in the past, you got a lot of really cool toy companies here today, including Horsemen Studios, AWOC, we have Roboskill or Skeletron here. We of course have Valaverse, and if you noted today, there have been some exclusive drops put on their socials. Specifically with Vala, with the Series 5.5 or 5.2 releases, as well as a new secret drop that opened up here for the Four Horsemen with their legendary Barbarian. And we're going to walk around and see what we can see here. It is now a very busy time, so hopefully we're going to get to talk to some people as well. There could be some other little tidbits brought up here, but let's go ahead and start down Zolocon 2025. So let me just switch the camera for everyone. Stand by. All right, folks. So here we are at the main entrance. This is where everyone was getting their tickets and lanyards and all the other fun stuff for Zolocon. There were two options for an Ultimate VIP Pass that gave you the Four Horsemen exclusive of the Headhunter, as well as a blind box drop for their Space Monkeys, which we can kind of see here if I can get in real quick. So, very cool. Each of the monkeys come with a Build-A-Figure set to build the translucent monkey here at the end. So let's just go ahead and walk down the main open area. Lots of stuff happening. There's Duarte Studios. Duarte, man, how's it going? All right, so first stop, man, we're going to go here and actually look at Roboskill. And, of course, everyone has been eagerly showing off their Roboskill Mark IIs. This thing is beautiful. I didn't get a chance to pre-order and get one. I know they have some here at the Roboskill booth. So just really a beautiful looking thing here. So, and we're going to go ahead and check out the booth as well. 1 second here. So as you can tell, and like everyone is quite busy. So, all right. So here we are checking out the Roboskill booth. And here we have some more of their prototypes of the 6-inch figures we have going on here. Really beautiful looking stuff. Wolf Trooper. But we know the bread and butter of Roboskill, and with that is their modern scale 1/18 figures. And these are also just absolutely gorgeous. You got talk to Cory. Just awesome stuff, guys. Some figures we can pick up as well. What's up, Cory? Guys, do you have a minute? I'm doing a live stream. Is it okay to ask a couple questions? Awesome. I just have someone on the mic here. So if you want to introduce yourselves, you don't mind?
Hi, I'm Cory Cano. I am a sculptor and designer for Skeletron. I'm Marco Byrne. I'm co-founder of Skeletron. And, yeah.
Awesome. Now, is this your first time here at Zolocon?
It's our first Zolocon show. We typically do for Skeletron about 2 shows a year. One is Joe Fest, and that's in Georgia.
Okay.
And we also like the our favorite show is the assembly required in Des Moines. It's a smaller show, but it's very GI2 centric. So,
Awesome.
yeah, we're really loving it.
Well, awesome. I want to congratulate you guys on the Roboskill Mark II. I've heard nothing but amazing things, and looking at it on display here, it's just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, we're really excited for it. It's this is our first show where we're actually selling the Roboskill itself. So,
Okay.
It's the response has been tremendous. You know, we obviously have a lot of work put into it, so it's really great to finally get it in people's hands.
All right. Well, now you say it's for sale, so now it's tempting. Because I didn't get a chance to pre-order one, but we also have some really awesome figures you guys have up front here. Can we talk about them as well?
Yeah. So right now we have a couple of our home figures. The first one you see here, this is a Tim Barron art artifact. This is the first time we're selling this figure, and so this is basically our Zolocon launch.
Right here. Okay.
The next two that we have, these are sold out. These are already sold out. It's the Skeletron and then the Wolf Trooper, two different Doug art hardbacks. And actually, I think these are our last two that we have right now. So
Really?
yeah. There you go.
Happy customers. All right.
So then we move into our 4-inch Faction 4 series. These we've partnered with Marauder on. We've got the Marauder booth right behind us. So we're selling 4-inch figures right now, and then we have the Skeledrones, which also the Skeledrones come with a set of 3 come with the Roboskill, but these are also just really fun to do some head swaps with the Marauder figures. So.
I first really saw you guys, and actually first time I talked to you, Cory, was at JoeFest 23, and I picked up 2 sets of these guys, and they're absolutely amazing.
Cory, I'm gonna build this guy up.
Yeah. If you want to, can we move over to the prototypes you have? All right. So
this is really exciting. This is our 6-inch figure prototypes. They're coming along well. The fully red figure there is our latest test shot. So I'm babysitting plastic. Two issues there. Just fine tuning things, make sure all the tolerances are good. Fits together. But it's a really long way. It's really nice. It's shipping it within the next couple of months. And then the 2 Skeletron figures, 4-inch and 6-inch. They're unfortunately the furthest behind in development. They are in tooling, and so we should be seeing those in first shot for Wednesday, really any day now. Really excited to get those. And shipping sometime this year, but it'll be a while.
all right. Well, the detail on them are absolutely amazing. Have been watching you guys going through and your socials about these figures, and I will say, like, these 2 guys here, the Jungle Trooper and the Red Wolf, are my my instant needs. So I'm eagerly awaiting, to hear word when we can go ahead and start getting your orders in and stuff.
Yes.
But
yeah. Wolf Trooper, traditional red and black. That one was first, and then the Jungle Trooper. Gyro silver type.
fantastic.
Really, that's just running production runs. It's like just waiting for it to come in. Thank you. So they'll really very simple timing.
Okay. Well, everything is really, really going along for you guys well. And again, like I said, the success of the Roboskill is something that I'm happy to see, especially with like independent companies and just going through. And everything you guys have been doing has been so transparent for a point. I'm sorry.
Was that shortly.
This is his box.
Okay.
His name is
Ben Conway.
Conway. Yep. It's him.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, Cory, I won't take up much more of your time. Enjoy the convention, and I'll probably walk back around, maybe get a Roboskill.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. All right. So as Cory was saying, we're going along here. We have Marauder Gunrunners. Again, a lot of their figures we're known and familiar for 1/18 scale. Really awesome stuff. So we'll keep walking along here along this main side. We have a lot of other smaller stores and that's selling their wares. For those that are in their Funko world, trust me, this is not going to be the only booth. We're going to see some Funkos at for good or ill. But again, this is the size and the amount of people here right now. It's really awesome. And the best part about being here at the Valley Forge Casino in King of Prussia versus where Zolocon has been at before, which was at the Fuge, light is the biggest benefit right now. Everything before was so dim and dark, but now this is just going along swimmingly. And moving up along here, this is where you, if you had picked up an ultimate, your VIP pass, this is where you pick up your Zolocon exclusive, the Beast Warrior Headhunter. So, this is really awesome. I actually was able to pick up one of these figures. It's absolutely fantastic. I picked up the first one last year at Zolocon. So it's just really a beautiful looking figure at all. Oh, hey, do you have a moment? I'm doing a live stream. You mind if we talk about your figure?
No, he does.
He does? All right. Well,
Mike would love to talk about it.
Mike would love to talk about it? Okay. I'll wait for Mike then. All right. Oh, and here's some of the other exclusives they were showing for their Realm of Underworld. This is another Zolocon exclusive. This guy over here. Let's see some mask, and then there's unmasked. Really cool stuff. So like I said, we have a lot of different things. If there are questions, put them in the chat, and I'll answer them the best I can as we go through. But yeah, this has been a fun time so far, to say the least. So, all right. All right, well, we'll come back around to Mike, okay? So we'll keep on going in this area. Oops. So we're going to start hitting into our first bit of Four Horsemen centric. And of course, we got to talk to our friends at Junkion Customs. This is the booth here. As always something awesome to see. So, we got Joe Vassapolo there from Four Horsemen Studios. Again, the full team is here today, but I definitely want to showcase some of the awesome, custom heads for Legion scale as well as 112 scale. As we can see here a little bit, all these figures and these parts are just so absolutely gorgeous. Get up here a little bit better so you can see these awesome figures here. Just really cool stuff from Len, LaGuardia, and Jesse Arnold, and the other talented creatives that are part of the collective for Junkion Customs and Junkion Toys. Here at Patrick, here at Boyle Customs.
It's called Blue Braid.
Again, if you're not a customizer and you just want to get some amazing parts that are painted or non-painted, Junkion Customs is definitely the place you want to go. So, just really awesome stuff. And these are something really big. Recent items that were shown from Nate Armstrong, which was his homage to Transformers. We have a Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper, and then a Brawn and Wind Charger here. And we got some other ones here. We have Prowl, Ironhide, and Sideswipe. Some really cool things. I'm doing a live stream. All right, so I had the pleasure of talking to Jesse Arnold from Just Shelve It, as well as Junkion Customs. And first off, I want to thank you for letting me on your show a couple weeks back with you and Curtis. It was a lot of fun. So how do you think about the new digs here for Zolocon?
it's a bit sensory overload getting used to the new space, but I think it's got a lot more natural flow to it than, as much as I like the Fuge for the atmosphere, this feels a lot better for the size of the crowd that's coming in.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing I was looking at when I came in here was like, I can see everything.
Yes.
There's much more lighting and everything else. So, but how's everything going with the store so far this morning?
Since when?
Since this morning, how's everything going?
It's pretty good. Lots of steady traffic. You know, once the main, like, early bird was a little busy, but it really picked up when the big doors opened. Constantly talking to people, getting to educate some people on what mythic and cosmic legions are and how our whole system works. And yeah, it's a good time.
So I see it over here, and we already talked earlier, but you picked up something special from the Four Horsemen this morning. What do you have?
So this is their new legendary barbarian. Only a couple of the parts on it. He's got a different head with different hair pieces, another weapon, a bunch of hands. But yeah, this is kind of their new builder barbarian figure. Not builder, but.
And the clip we have on the shield, is that something new?
So the C clip is a return to their old style clips. They used to use those before, and now they're coming back to them. So it's a little C clip that'll like clip right on the wrist. And for him, it fits right on his wrist guard there. That way, if you want to put a dagger or some other weapon in his hand, or have a gesturing hand, you can do some cool poses.
Well, I know you already got your head brewing on ideas for customizing this guy, so I'm definitely excited to see what you're going to show here in the upcoming weeks.
Oh, yeah. Lots of creativity going through everybody's mind.
So after this weekend, where's the next time we're going to have the team pop up?
I'll be setting up for Wolf King at Muskegon in Muskegon, Michigan in a couple of weeks. I think it's the March 21st. So I'll be taking a smaller setup, but like all our heads, racks, and everything out there.
Okay.
And setting up. I'll be with Curtis and the Art by Ackerman and Steve Rashadi stuff, and it's a fun show if you can make it to the
Excellent. Now, most of the inventory we have here today that's for sale is also still available on the website, correct?
Correct. There are a few new things that might not have made it to the website yet, but they'll be coming.
Okay.
And I know Len's getting all the Necro Anonymous orders out, and there's like new heads coming with that and stuff.
Okay. So you said something new. Do you have a second to showcase, or do you want to get to stay at the booth?
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
guys.
right here, we got a bunch of our new options.
Okay.
So we've got the Ogre Scale Minotaur head and a 1.0 size. I don't know all the names, but we got a couple new knight heads. So these are all themed to go with the Necronomus, like Sir Elijah or Gideon, if you wanted to. An updated version or a new Godspire, I think it's the Angel Knight helm. Some standard classic Knight Bucket Knight helmets. I think, and then over here, we got some more Ogre Scale items. So we've got an Ogre Scale Cyclops head to go on the Sir Jack, a Cyclops skull, and the new Peacock Knight helmet, which does have a port in the back, so you can put the feathers or plumes or whatever from any of the other knights. Should fit in. Yeah, Sir Adalric, perfectly. Yeah,
Popped in my head automatically looking at that guy.
yes, sir.
So this is amazing stuff. And again, as always, I mean, like the work you guys do in the customs is just mind-boggling and inspirational, to say the least.
Everybody has their own style and their own flavor, and it's just really cool to see how the same parts from the official factory figures and the custom pieces just inspire everybody in such different ways. I mean, to make Transformer-themed characters like Nate's done here, or all the sea and aquatic things Brian C does, it's really cool.
Now, with all the busyness from this weekend, are you still going to have a show tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Who's your guest?
Not fully nailed down yet.
Okay.
Trying to pick a couple people that are here at the show this weekend to share their experiences from the convention. So.
Awesome. Well, I won't hold you up any longer, but thank you very much for your time, and I'm definitely going to come back around and grab some more stuff.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it, as always. All right, well, we're going to keep on moving along, guys. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to head out here. So we're moving up to the Four Horsemen booth, and of course, we have to start here with the talk of the month, and that is the Order of Baratheer that's rising on the 7th. If you haven't had a chance to see this guy at Legion's Con, this is the next time you will get to see it before the campaign starts. And this thing is absolutely mind-boggling, to say the least. If you're ever pondering about the size, like I am right now, if I decide to pick this up, it is magnificent looking. I mean, the sculpt and the detail on the scales is really phenomenal. Even the smallest detail right there by the claw at the top tip of the wing here is all sculpted in. It's all painted. We're waiting to see what the add-on kits are going to look like and how much they're going to cost. I know we have the outstretched wings and we're going to have the flame effect, but the other add-ons and unlocks, we will find out next week on the 7th. So we're going to roll around here to the Four Horsemen table where they're selling all their stuff. I will say I've already made 2 trips around the block here, so to speak. But again, a lot of their current wave figures between Poxus. We have the singles here of the Galrich the Unamused. Oh, I'm sorry, Galrich the, oh my gosh, it's escaping me. The Irrepicool, and then the Gaspar the Unamused. Sorry, guys. We have some more of the Armory Knights from Legion's Con and the Armory build. It was a fun experience. And again, a variety of figures from their inventory that they bring to shows. We're rolling here to the Cosmic Legion side as well. So, really great stuff here going on. So we keep on going down. And we're going to roll up here to the new exclusive that was dropped this morning. Oops, sorry. So if I can hold on. Jeremy, I'm doing a live stream. Do you have a second to talk about the drop here? Thank you. Whatever you feel comfortable with, man. So
this is our legendary barbarian. This is our 2025 touring figure. This is going to come to every single live event we have this year. It's debuting here this weekend at Zolocon. For those who can't come see us at a show, we will have a limited amount available on the website towards the end of the year. But we wanted to do something special to everyone that comes out and sees us at these live events. So every single show has an allocation. Bigger shows will have bigger amounts. Smaller shows will have slightly smaller amounts. But if you want to grab your own legendary barbarian, the best way to do so is to come check us out at a show in 2025.
Can you talk about some of the parts that we can see here?
It's a lot of parts that we've already had in the line. The head that you see on the loose one here, that is new in the box. That is new in this package. It comes with 3 different hair pieces. So what you'll notice is the hair is a separate piece. And in the package, there's also black and there's also blonde. We knew people would repaint them into those colors. So we did it for them to add those different colors, those different looks. So the head is brand new. The other thing that's kind of newer on this is those leather boots. Previously, we had used those on like the Ghost of Jacob Marley, but it had the pants, like the fabric pants. This is the first time we're seeing it with like those bare barbarian legs. Everything else here is a combination of parts that we've had on other figures in the line.
Now, one thing I noted was going back to some of the earlier ways in regards to how the shield is attached with the old C-clip.
Yeah, so it's got both in there now. That's something that we've started doing lately, where we started putting in both the newer handle and the C-clip. The C-clip, the reason we went away from it was it kind of scuffed up armor and stuff the way it clipped on. But with some of the newer shields that are heavier, it's nicer. That provides more support. So our very own Joe Bassapolo, he was a big proponent of including both versions. So you're starting to see both versions of those handle attachments come on different figures.
Fantastic. I already picked up 2. might make another round here as we go along because it's really gorgeous.
They're selling fast. We've gone through a lot of cases today. We're going to reserve a few for tomorrow. If anyone's not coming on Saturday, can only come on Sunday. We will have a few early in the morning, but what we're certainly seeing is that Legendary Barbarian is a very hot figure, similar to past surprise drops like Valiant Knight in the Ninian Infantry. This is one you're going to want to grab this year.
Fantastic. And now we are about a week away from the dragon.
There, the dragon campaign.
So
on display here.
I just walked by and showed the audience. So like what final things are you guys preparing for? I mean, to kick everything off. And
so we still have to announce what the price of the add-on packs are going to be with like the wings and the flames, and also what the stretch goals are going to be. Well, I don't have the reveals to share right now. What I can tell you is they are figures. So, you see some campaigns where like the stretch goals are things that aren't like figure related. They're more like maybe pins or something. These are going to be figures and figure parts and things like that. Very, very cool stuff. And they're not going to change the price of the item. So Bayathere is $550. The minimum funding goal is 2,000 units. If we exceed 2,000 units, we're going to have a stretch goal at 2,500 units that add more value. It adds something into the set. It adds a figure into the set at that same 550 price point. So you get more for that price point, for that 550, the more successful that the campaign is.
that is fantastic news. Now, one question I don't know if you've answered or not yet, or if you're still working it through, is do we have an idea of how much shipping is going to be for, let's say, domestic US right now?
So it very much depends. It is a big box. If you look at like the all-in box for Necronominus, it's larger than that. It's taller than that. So without, don't quote me on this, don't hold me to it. It really depends on where you live.
Okay.
Shipping to Texas, shipping to Florida, shipping to California, those are some of the most expensive places to ship in the country. Our stuff is going to ship from New Jersey, so if you're in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, that's going to be a lot less.
Okay.
What I would suggest is to ship the Dragon in the U.S., you're probably looking at maybe like $30 if it's closer to New Jersey.
Okay.
It's probably going to go up in the 50-ish range, 55, 60. If you're in one of those places I mentioned.
Okay.
Now, obviously, outside of the U.S., it is going to be more expensive. Unfortunately, worldwide shipping and customs, those are things we have no control over. I know a lot of people have suggested, oh, it'd be great if you were selling it through European retailers. The reality is the European retailers still have to pay to get the stuff shipped. So the price that you would be paying from those retailers would probably be more than what you're going to pay buying it from us and getting it shipped. But the reality is, Bayathere is only going to be available from Store Horsemen, and it's only going to be available during the campaign. We are not making extras to sell at shows. So anyone that says, oh, I'm going to hold off, I'll just buy it at a show,
Not happening, right?
we're not making any. It is a funding campaign only. That is your one place to buy it.
Okay, well, in regards to shipping, all I care about is getting it to Baltimore. But I thank you very much for being candid and transparent about the whole idea with shipping. There's been a lot of discussion online I've seen about that, and we'll just wait and see how things go.
Shipping kills us because we know that for a lot of people, the price of shipping is make or break.
Right.
And we make $0 on shipping. So whether it costs $20 to ship or $120 to ship, we make the same amount of money on the figure. Like, we are just taking that shipping price that we pay and adding it to it. So we absolutely do. We work really hard with our partners at FedEx and everything to try to lower our rates. But at the end of the day, it's one of the things that's out of our control. The one thing that is in our control is how awesome we make the figure and what we can charge for it. And we do our best to keep that price as affordable as possible.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time, Jeremy.
Thank you.
And again, Zolocon and this new location is fantastic because we can see everything. And you guys have much more space and it's much more open and available for everything. So awesome. I hope you have a fantastic weekend for the show. And thank you very much for talking to me today.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to move on here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, we wouldn't be able to close out looking at the Four Horsemen studio without talking to Four-ish o'clock. We have Diego and George. Hello, guys.
Howdy.
How are you doing today?
Doing all right.
What do you think about the new digs for the convention?
There's lights.
There's lights,
That's
right?
all that matters. There's lights.
Excellent.
You could see. You could see us.
Absolutely. Well, this is my third time around, and I can see the table's getting a little thinner, and that's a good thing. So, awesome. Well, you guys have a great weekend and a wonderful show, all right? Thank you very much. Good to see you too. All right. So, just looking at some of these other stores. Again, this is the cool stuff about Zolocon. Not only is it just the big stores we have here, but we're just looking at some of this older, awesome stuff. Some Mego figures here. Just really, really cool stuff, man. If you're a fan of toys, and if you're on here and watching, then yes, you are. It's just been a fun time so far, to say the least. So next, well, we're going to try to get down here to some other friends that I have had a chance to talk to multiple times, and that is Rob Post and his team here at Savage Crucible, and also look at some of the really awesome prototypes and announcements for Collegiate Legends. So we're just going to get down along here. Again, if there's any questions you guys have in the chat, I'm going to try to get to them as fast as I can. Tighten the burnt figures. That would be awesome. Again, seeing him at Legends Con and that display with the dragon was absolutely fantastic. And Drew, let me see what happens here. Video's a little blurry. Yeah, Drew, that's just, I think, the signal we have down here. I tried to do the hotel signal, and it was actually worse. So I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have here. I will try to do some post-processing on this video once it comes out. So we'll see here, but I appreciate you letting me know. Hopefully it'll clear up as we get around. So, all right, but we have a very, very, very busy table here at Savage Crucible. So we're going to try to sneak up by and see what we got here. All right. So we'll kind of go along here, and we're already looking at some really amazing stuff. Again, the Chronoids is way through. Sorry, man. Got some amazing things here.
Death Dealer just been revealed.
Oh, thank you. So we got some stuff. Oh, well, he wants to talk about it. I'm doing a live stream right now. Renato, how you doing, my man? So we have a new reveal here. All right. So let's see if hey Tim, how you doing? I was wondering if someone might want to talk to me about the Death Dealer.
I would ask Rob.
All right.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you for that. Really? All right. Let's see if we can do that. So stand by here. All right. So, is Frankie here to scope things out? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Hi, Frankie. Hi, my name is Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds. I was wondering if I could take a couple seconds of your time. Rob just revealed the Death Dealer, and I was wondering if you mind talking about it. I have a live stream going right now, if that's okay. Can I have you come over here if you don't mind? Or thank you so much. Here we go. I'll give you the microphone, and I'll just follow you around over here.
What's that?
All right. So if you don't mind introducing yourself.
So my name's Frankie Frazetta. My family runs the Frazetta Art Museum out of Pennsylvania. We're here with Savage Crucible, who is one of our licensees. So they're making these absolutely killer toys. I'm so thrilled with what they've been doing with us. And this is a reveal of Death Dealer. So I just saw this about 5 minutes ago. It's an absolutely killer piece, in my opinion. I tend to be a huge stickler about stuff, and I like to be very critical, but not really much to criticize here. What's really cool, though, is that it's so moddable. I don't know if they mentioned it to you, but You could swap the horns out and replace the horns to each helmet. You can make like a total of, I think, 8 helmets between the base plates, the horns, and the helmet itself. They used a spear, which not a lot of people know of, but in one of the Death Dealer sketches, he used a super long spear. Again, it's a great tribute to my grandfather's art. The whole group as a team, they do their best to really honor the artwork, and that's what I want to see in our licensees. I want to make sure that everybody honors the work and respects my grandfather as much as possible. What's actually really funny is this news around, and nobody's really known about it. They come across and they just want to see it, which is it's super cool. And yeah, I've been nothing but happy with seeing it so far. So yeah, this will be the first Death Dealer figure in a long time. Mexico released theirs, what is that now, 2 years ago, and that it was a short run, and this is the first Death Dealer we've seen.
I want to look at him too, damn it.
How long it's going to be until we see another one. I'm super excited to see this guy.
I mean, the sculpt work in and of itself, the mix of soft goods is just, I mean, I would say it's stellar, but we've already seen how Savage Crucible puts the time.
What they do is insane. Yeah, I'm so thrilled to have these guys working with us. Again, they just do. What's cool about them is they're fans of the artwork, so they want to make sure to honor the work versus just kind of a cash grab of Rosetta. So they always come to me for like, what do you think about it? And as long when I say it looks good, they all become so happy about it. To me, it's hilarious. Like, I appreciate it, but they do. I wouldn't trust anybody else with the Rosetta license to do this type of thing. And it's just, again, they've sent me pictures of it, so I've known it's been in the works for a while now. The pictures just never did justice. Finally seeing it in person, it's like it did exactly what I was hoping it would do. But yeah, every piece of it, between the paint, the sculpt, everything's so spot on with the character. So I'm excited to see it, and I'm more than ready to start stocking it. But,
yes.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah. Isn't that sick? That was my choice in helmet. I like the chainmail underneath the face mask. So,
guy, I mean, this is. I mean, I was taken back with what we're going to see from your grandfather.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is just phenomenal. I mean, just the detail on this right now.
What's cool too with Warrior Ball was that's such an obscure piece. Nobody really knows much about it. It's kind of more like it's behind Death Dealers and the Barbarians, and they decided to choose that as the first one. And when they first brought that up, I said, "Wait, why don't you do Death Dealer with the bigger figures first?" They said, "This is the one we want to do, so we'll do it." And they proved me wrong with how well that's done. How great that piece is. With the soft goods, how underneath the cape is that nice and wide. Just I don't know. Again, everything they do, it just sets the bar higher and higher. And I'm just at what point are we not going to be able to vault over the bar?
Yes.
But they keep doing it. And not even the Frazetta stuff, but these guys are sick. I'm not a big figure guy, but I want to start buying all that stuff because it's just almost so amazing. And they think of they do everything. They think of every single thing and do it, and they don't spare any expense. Death Dealer soft goods, there's so many of them. Not only the tunic, the tabard, and then they have the chainmail. It's just layers upon layers. It's just not one piece. And it's just and again, the prices of these things is ridiculous. When they told me what the prices are going to be, it's just it's so, I don't know how it's affordable to them to do, but they do it and they keep it affordable for the rest of us, which is great. But again, the Warrior Ball for, I think it's going for 50 retail, 55-ish. It's insane. Every figure for everything it includes. It's just, again, it's just, yeah. A lot of good stuff. So,
well, I really want to thank you, Frankie, for taking the time to talk to me about this new reveal of the Death Dealer and a wonderful tribute to your grandfather. Yeah. But thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me.
Oh, I thank you for taking the time. Enjoy Zolocon.
Thanks, man.
And we have a secret surprise here. Hello, everyone. Ninja, Buy My Figures. How you guys doing today? I'm doing well. Hello, hello. Are you seeing all this insane stuff these guys are producing?
Excited. We literally got here not too long ago, so we're going to walk around and see everything.
It's really awesome. Definitely the exclusive they have here, the albino. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The Paintmaster stuff that Nikki did is just awesome. But well, enjoy.
Thank you.
And then you're going to check out, get stuff in hand for the new reveals. Oh
wow.
Look at that. So, Rob, do you have a second? Oh, awesome. There you go. So, that is a hell of a reveal right now, to say the least. Bravo. It looks absolutely magnificent, to say the least. I mean, and that's saying, I mean, it's common for me to say, going through everything we have in hand and what we're going to get soon with Wave 2. But that really is a gorgeous toy.
We've been working on it, and you know, the sculpt from Kevin is fantastic. Nate Proctor helped on it as well. The source material is fantastic, right? I mean, all Frank stuff is next level. But certainly in terms of the chainmail, something we really wanted. We didn't want our chainmail to be too bright. That's sort of some of the flaws with soft goods, and so we were able to source a really nice chainmail that's got some darkness to it. But overall, yeah, we're really happy.
So we've only
Yes, and I'm glad. I mean, so we're saying March. Are we saying like towards the end of March, or are we just saying
For the pre-order, I'm expecting the pre-order to go up around mid-March.
okay?
And that should run for at least 4 weeks, if not 6.
Okay.
So that figure should ship this year.
All right. And we just finished with the Eldrick pre-order, which I'm happy I got mine in. So again, another gorgeous looking figure. But I also want to talk to you about Collegiate Legends. You and Holly revealed a literal butt ton of colleges over socials the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
So much so I'm trying to remember all the teams you guys revealed.
15 reveals. We have 16 total teams for 25. I probably won't remember them all. Let's see. There's Army. We have a list over there.
That's what I'm saying. You have a list.
There's Army, Navy, South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama, Florida, Miami, LSU, BYU, Texas, Texas A&M, and the Ohio State.
And the two, Penn State. I was going to say the two that I'm worried about is Penn State and Navy. So I'm glad to see those teams available. Really cool.
Well,
So
we're both veterans, so we know Army, Navy was. Yeah, I know we left out the Air Force, but we'll get there.
we'll get there. Yeah, the main ones are what I care about right now. But so you said that you got the figures on the other side of the wall here for that
Most
booth.
of them, Army and Navy aren't there, but a lot of those, the colors are a little off, like on Ohio State and Texas, but we've already got those corrected in production, or not production, but in our samples. And then a lot of them are spot on. So
Perfect. And I didn't crack open the box yet, but I opened the flap for the albino exclusive. I got a little bit of goosebumps looking at it. I'm not going to lie about it. So
Ricky did an amazing
she
job.
did.
And the factory did an amazing job replicating what she did. So, which is pretty impressive, really. But
Absolutely.
it's spot on.
Yes. Well, I won't hold you up because obviously you got a lot of fans here. But I do want to thank you for taking the time to talk to me on the stream. And again, congratulations on Death Dealer.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So we're going to keep on going around the booths here, but we're definitely going to stop around at Collegiate Legends as we go through Zolocon 2025. So now we're going to try to sneak around here and get by some people. And I think where we're going to go to next is, of course, what would we do without going to see the Valaverse booth? So that's where we're going to head next, guys. As you can see, like I said, more people rolling in here on Zolocon for the weekend. This is day one. And, dude, what do you think about that reveal with Death Dealer, man? I'm telling you, I know the stream is going to be a little fuzzy here, but I will definitely come back and take some better pictures after the stream. But that thing looks fucking beautiful. I mean, it is really a work of art, you know. So definitely, if you're into this, if you're into Frazetta, and you already have the other figure from Savage Crucible in pre-order, I would definitely keep an eye out on their socials for that pre-order opening up for Death Dealer. Oh, we got a little. some 3PO action. How's it going, man? All right, so let's go ahead and start down at this line here. We, of course, at the Valaverse booth, and we're actually going to start here at the beginning because right next to it, of course, is Duarte Studios, and you know when we're at Duarte, we're going to see something really fucking awesome, and this display is no exception. So you can see we have some of the new figure reveals in regards to the Steel Brigade with that beautiful back metal head. Again, 1 in 100 chance of getting a gold back metal helmet. They are on sale here for $35, the limit of 3 for day 1. But again, all the stuff here, you know with Duarte, you're going to get the best looking stuff. What else we deal? I'm sorry, no, please go ahead. I'll go around you. Because we got some other online legends here that we'll try to get talked to. But while we're waiting, let's take some more look at this rotating thing. This is just awesome work. I didn't know we were in.
Sorry.
No worries. All right, and we'll come back around to Duarte. And oops, I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
That's a demon. As we go on here, we're going to look at some of these new releases from earlier today that was dropped at 9 o'clock this morning from the Valaverse website. There they are, guys. Maritime Corps. The Ghost Operator. Again, the deco, the camo on these two figures here, the Ghost Operator and the Crimson Shadow Infantry, is just awesome. Really, really awesome. They were just revealed this morning at 9 o'clock on the Valaverse website. So we've got 3 new figures here. The exclusive, or not the exclusive, but the Crimson Shadow Infantry. You know, he's been building on about the Crimson Shadow lore. Then the Ghost Operator Maritime Corps are new. And then we have 2 new item packs here. We have Weapons Pack Kilo, which, again, more gear for the Praetorian. Oops. And then with Weapons Pack Juliet, we got these really a good mix of heavy weapons and some new skulls. So, really awesome. And then, of course, the exclusive for Zolocon here, the Steel Brigade's Special Corps.
I didn't even expect this body.
I'm telling you, they are a hot item right now. I know Bobby was saying that they were limiting to 2 per purchase, and then you can get up to 3 of the Steel Brigade with a chance to get the gold back medal.
Yeah,
so
get to it.
enjoy it. I mean, definitely, it's great looking figures. Oh, look at that! Here I am selling. I don't know if I should or not, but it's fun. But yeah, man, again, looking at these things in hand, the pictures and the video announcing this didn't do them justice. You know, it's a smart reuse. We got some new design weapons here, especially with the Maxim 9. Some might not be happy with it, but you know what? They can complain on their YouTube channel about it for a couple hours on end. But this one here, the Crimson Shadow Infantry, is my favorite so far. I love it's not bright, but it's different. Definitely shows out in your collection. Just awesome. And then, like I said, the weapons packs. We got some new sculpted weapons in here, as well as some old favorites. I love the pistolier with the scope. I'm not a weapons guy, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. But the fact I think they're available right now on Valaverse.com is another bonus. So let's keep on moving along here, guys. We already know what we're going to see with Series 5 and what's left of Series 4, but there is our Pandora, both versions of her. Really gorgeous. Never got a bloody one. don't know if I can. If no one's looking, I might take this one. Who knows? So then we got again the 100th item bone collector, and then moving into Night Up Senshi, which is the BBTS exclusive. But if you don't want to wait for BBTS, you can buy it here. And of course, the rest of Series 5 as we go along. And with Series 5, we're going to need accessories. So we got the head pack and hand packs. There's more. And again, the Recon Gear pack, which is sold out on the website. So just really beautiful looking stuff here. So we're going to sneak back around. Bobby's obviously busy, so maybe we'll get a chance to talk to him here in a little bit, but we'll come back around here, maybe talk some 3POA guys. Oh, hi gents. Do you mind if we talk for a second? I'm on a live stream, if it's okay. You're on your way out? All right, well, hey, I'm glad I got a chance to see you here again. So we definitely got to hang out, all right?
Unfortunately, I got to
work is a bitch. Speaking of non-bitches, we have some 3POA love here. You want to talk? We got Zakanen.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
All right, man.
Like that to show off his muscle.
Oh,
Yeah, you see how he does that,
Sorry,
right?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
well, and you're very modest because you're not showing them up in front of the. It's all good.
It's called pump covers. What it's called.
Now
I
I didn't know you were going to be here at all.
Oh, you did? I thought you
No, I didn't know you were flying in.
thought we talked about it on Instagram.
If we did, I don't remember,
I'm
but
bad about
who
it. I
knows,
just
man.
I tell people.
Well, are you here just for the weekend or what?
Up until Sunday, yep.
Up until Sunday?
I'm staying with Jurt. Well, I stayed with Jurt last night. We got a hotel room tonight here. And I head out like, I don't know, 1 o'clock or something.
All right. So this is obviously the first time you've been to a Zolocon.
First
obviously.
Zolocon, it's awesome.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
Now, before, this is a whole new venue, right? I mean, obviously with the casino and all that stuff. The fact that we have so much space right now is just freaking awesome. I mean, I don't know how it was with DFW last year, but
Smaller venue. So, what do I say? It wasn't crowded, though, but it was a smaller toy show. So I think that had something to do with it.
okay.
But they're going to a bigger venue for this year.
Yeah.
So, this place, there's some space until you get into the weeds over there.
Well,
But no, this is fun.
cool. Well, what do you think about the reveals from this
Oh,
morning?
dude. Well, one, take pictures of Duarte set up over here.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, the guy's a master, to
Yes.
say the least.
That he was showing me pictures. I can say it now. So I got some sneak previews. I was like, dude, that's gonna be awesome. But the figure drops, the Maritime Trooper with the Crimson Technologies, Recon Trooper,
Yep.
and the other Ghost Recon, whatever. Those two, those are awesome. New camo patterns are sweet.
Yeah.
The weapons pack, Juliet, and the Praetorian add-on pack too.
Yeah, definitely a lot of stuff to add to your customizing adventures and everything else, right?
100%, man.
Well, since I have you here, let's pimp your channel and what you do online now too, man. So I know.
Yeah, it's a Canaan. It's real easy to find. The hardest part is spelling the name. out.
You're damn right. Because every time we talk in the stream and chats, I had to stop and especially on my phone, I'm like, how the fuck do you spell it? Okay, go scroll back up and down
But once you spell it, it's real easy. YouTube, oddly enough, I don't have a lot of competition out there for that name. So the branding works out. But yeah, doing my Rumble and Ranting on Monday before the Mega Power show. Just me for 45 minutes doing quick, hey man, if I can do whatever I want, which I wasn't planning on guests. Now all of a sudden, Blake Tarpley had him on. I got Bobby coming on right after Zolocon. It's just fun. It's just me to goof off.
I'm not going to mention much, but I never got an invite. Just saying.
Again, I didn't plan on it until it started happening. I guess I'm doing guests now.
You know what? That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. So,
well, again, it's my show, so I can do whatever the hell I want. So I'm
Absolutely.
like, hey, I can do guests. Sweet.
yeah,
And honestly, I didn't think anyone would want to be on my show.
you'll find out, man. There are a lot of times once you start getting more and more involved with it, it's
Yeah.
less of a headache and more just a chance to shoot the shit with your friends. So that's the best thing.
Yeah. And then, we figured out, man, it's me and Mikey. Thursdays post Mega Powers, and we're just bouncing in between me and Mikey right now.
good Lord, I'm thinking about everyone to pimp out, right? This is the problem we've been talking about. We're all streaming now,
I know.
right?
It's
Are you
tough.
in the world right
Well,
now? You're
I'm doing this for my channel, and then every Thursday at the Figure Action podcast, you know, it's very crowded.
Good Lord, I'm trying to think who else. Shane, same time. You know, Woody. I mean, we got the Mega Powers guys. We got who else, man?
No.
POA on Wednesdays, Legend Series, Helidope Toys. We're all tripping over each other, right? It's
Mhm.
gonna happen, man.
Yeah, but the good thing is we're not. It's healthy competition and just fun because you never know who's going to pop up on one show.
It's a big place. We're all like, no, it's this audience is mine. Listen, man, there's new people out there. We'll be okay.
That's right. And if you don't like what's going on tonight, you can always go the next night and find
Yeah,
something
man.
new. So,
Our content, just because we made a show doesn't mean someone's going to watch it, right?
right?
Everyone's got, there's only so many hours in a day, and there's only so many things you want to watch. So, yeah, man, I do. I think this has been great. Everyone's streaming, do your thing, and have fun with it.
Oh, well, I'm supposed to tell you from Laser Pants because he's too lazy to come out here, just to let you know. Lazy Pants. Lazy Pants.
I've seen him.
He said to check your text messages.
So, like right now.
I don't know right now, but at some
guess
time.
what? I can't because AT&T in here don't work. To buy my figures, ladies, just found that out. It's real bad. I have to go upstairs to get anything right now.
Yeah, I am at 720p here for Verizon, and Drew was saying it's still a
Verizon is the
little
one that works here.
little fuzzy.
AT&T don't.
And Ken's Toys said that he wanted to be on your show, but you asked for cash up front.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense, right? I mean, until you get monetized, you have to.
Reasonably priced, by the way, for my guest appearances.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to get up here and see what else we got it going on around.
Yeah.
But if you check out Savage Crucible, they just dropped a new reveal for Frazetta Death Dealer.
Ooh.
Looks
I've
freaking
seen
awesome.
it.
And then the Collegiate Legends stuff with all the college teams they
Yes.
revealed.
I just went by and saw that.
I'm going to head over there now, actually. All right. Well, hey, man, thanks a lot for their time.
Yeah, Junkion.
All right. I'll check you around, all right?
All right, see you, brother.
See you, man. All right. That's cool. So we're going to head on around. Like I said, we're going to hit the Collegiate Legends, and then we're going to come back and talk to Jason and Derek from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. So tell them to grab me 2 Elite Praetorians. I don't remember if I saw any over there. I'll have to go back and look just to make sure. I know that the booth or the table's a little thinner than when it was earlier today. So, but we're going to keep on going around here. Again, it's a lot of really awesome stuff, a mix of old and new. And, if there's anything particular, we can definitely talk about stuff. But here we go. We're going to come back around and talk Collegiate Legends. Hey, hi, I'm doing a live stream. I'm Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds. Do you have a minute to talk about Collegiate Legends?
You let Rob.
Oh, well, Rob said to come over and talk to you. Yeah. Oh.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, let me get this fixed back around here. And while we're doing that, I'm going to hand you the microphone.
Sure.
Hi, guys. So my gimbal acted a little nuts here for a second. I think I touched the button. All right. So if you mind introducing yourself, and let's talk.
Williams from Collegiate Legends. We're here. This is our first show to do here at Zolocon. And we have our outline figures that came out in the fall that we got in. And this is our 2025 collection that we'll be having in stores and online in August.
Okay.
So
Well,
you'll see we have the top 16 fan base company or teams out there. So from several SEC, we have, you'll see here with Penn State, with our Big Ten, Buckeyes, and obviously pretty sure BYU now is Big Ten as well.
awesome. Well, I have one of the Alabama figures that I picked up, and it is really a really strong figure. I mean,
It is. It's an articulated action figure, but with a play on collegiate teams. You think about a kid who goes in with their dad to the bookstore while they're on the way to the game. Dad's looking at his shirt, looking at something else, and the kid's like, "Hey, can I have this action figure?" That's kind of where this came from. Obviously, we're all big kids, and we know that playing with our GI Joes, He-Mans, led us into this whole thing here. this is another way to get to kids because kids aren't playing as toys so much, especially now with video games and everything else in play. But if the dad likes a team, mom likes a team, there's a really good chance that the kid's going to like the team and want to figure.
And is it going to be the same thing that you have with all the other teams as you have with Alabama, that they're going to be available at the colleges?
They'll be available, yes.
Awesome.
Every team that we have, we've signed some agreement with bookstores or the university at the campus.
Okay, so I know we announced the teams. We haven't announced any players yet. Are we going to be seeing that soon?
There will be, yes, soon.
Okay.
Right now, we're still working on a few deals. We did have one deal that with a player that unfortunately the day after we signed the deal, he's on the transfer portal. So you have to worry about that with college players nowadays. But no, the ones that we have that we're working really strong with are actually two of them are actually Heisman candidates, potential candidates. So yeah,
cool.
It's going to be a good season for us.
All right. So out of the teams that were announced, is your team on here?
Yeah, Auburn.
Auburn.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why the Alabama players did not look quite as well as the Auburn did.
All right. Well, I mean, they all look fantastic. And like I said, with Alabama, everything with the deck going out is really sharp and crisp. I love the soft PVC uniform that doesn't hinder articulation at all. And everything about it just really sets it off.
Yeah, and if you're new to the brand or if you're not aware with the Harvard Studio brand that we have, with Savage Crucible, Collegiate Legends, Rob does a very good job of making sure that these things are perfect. They're not coming out with a lot of mistakes. And they look good. There's something you actually play with and it'll last for a while.
Definitely. Well, I wanted to thank you very much for your time talking about this. And I will say, as a veteran, I'm happy to see Navy up here. And from
I'm with you. I'm
we're here.
So
all right. Well, hey, thank you.
Rob, yes, sir.
So, and being in Pennsylvania, Penn State, my great grandmother from my wife's side is very happy as well. So she's already. I already told her that the figure was coming out. And she's like, oh, well, who are they going to have? I'm like, don't know yet. She's like, well, let me know. She is, God love her. She's 90 years old right now. So
I'll say it's been a pleasure to work with some of these schools. I know Penn State has been one that we recently got in. There's such a huge fan base. We were here at Zolocon last year. We brought an Alabama figure, and everybody's like, hey, you're going to have Penn State.
Yep.
And we're like, we'd love to, but it's not always that easy just to get into that school. It's not like you go to a conference or, hey, I just want to sign an agreement. I'll pay you X amount. You've got to work. You got to get a lot of approval.
Yep.
And Penn State's been great to work with.
Fantastic news. I love it. And I love the fact that you have made such an expansion here of the colleges, which means a lot of good work between Rob, Holly,
yes,
the entire
Holly's
team.
done a great job as well, yes.
So, well, awesome. Well, where are you going to be? What show is going to be?
Our next show will actually be at Toylanta.
Toylanta?
Yeah.
That's just a couple weeks.
It's a couple weeks. Yeah.
Busy times, man.
Rob doesn't spend much time at home nowadays. He's hauling a trailer around.
Yeah.
Holly will be there as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I would definitely hope there's some other streamers are going to show. I can't make it down there, but I'm happy to have a chance to talk to you guys today.
Great.
So,
I appreciate your time.
thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
There you go.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Hope I did well on that.
Oh, you did. You did great. Thanks.
Well,
All right. All right. So we're going to keep on going around here. Oh, I said we were going to go to AWOC next. So we're going to loop back around because I do want to see if there were or are any elites there, so I can tell Ryan.
They're not fragile.
So I will say one thing about this place that is still the same as the Fuge. With all the people, it is warm and toasty here. Excuse me, sorry. So, all right, let's circle back around. So let me know, guys, if everything is okay so far. Is this something that you would like to come and see in the future? It's a really fun show, to say the least. Oh, it is. All right. Hey, Bobby, you got a second now? You have a little bit of breathing room? I'm doing a live stream. Can I just ask you a couple of questions? Awesome, because I do want to pick up one of these elites after we're done. I got a mic here for you. So, how's it going, man?
It's wild, man. When you do big shows like this, you got lines and stuff, it's nice.
Yeah.
And it's like you get alone, you're like, oh, finally I can breathe for a second. But it's been awesome so far. It's only been a couple hours.
I know, but this is definitely, again, just the venue change is a benefit for you because you were a last-second add-on last year.
Kinda.
Kinda?
They still were able to do that. Was Legion's con out to last second.
Okay, yeah.
Some of them was good. I mean, small. This is awesome. This is a nice big show.
Yeah, you have a lot of space now here.
This is the biggest booth we've ever had, which is awesome.
Okay.
So we filled it up. I like the show because it's got a lot of vendors, so I can go buy a lot of stuff.
Did you see the exclusive that For Horsemen just dropped this morning? All right, it's very cool looking. But you,
Everyone's dropping surprise stuff.
I was getting ready to say you dropped a little bit of info this morning. Can I step down here and talk about them? Excuse me, sir. All right, so I was talking to another guy in line when you had some other customers, and he was like, I didn't know these were even going to be out. I was like, well, one, you're not subscribed to the channel then. But two,
Yeah, we tease it on social media. You send up a newsletter.
I know. So what do you want to tell me about these new figures?
Dropped 5 new items today. It's a continuation of Series 5. We dropped the Crimson Shadow Infantry, the Ghost Operator, and the Maritime Corps, and then the 2 weapons packs down there.
Yes.
So it's nice having stuff. You know, it's like, yeah, we have the exclusive Steel Brigade, but it's cool to like just drop another 5 items. And you know, I had this plan, like, man, it'd be cool to like just drop it. Like, I didn't want to like tease or anything like that. I just said I'm just gonna drop a series, and it kind of worked out because I was like, timed it with the YouTube video. I said, and it was perfect timing for the show. So it's like, have it at the show, have it online, and it all worked out great.
Yeah, I definitely came by earlier this morning and I saw pictures like, dude, I'm not putting anything out till after 9 because I know that I don't want to overshadow anything. But I'm going to tell you, the Crimson Shadow Infantry, man, it pops. It is so gorgeous.
Yeah, the red with the camos.
Absolutely. But I mean, even the Ghost, it's just it fits in so well with like the Urban Commando and everything. It's really nice. Now, we see a lot of the same weapons that were in Series 5, but we have some new sculpts that came out with the Steel Brigade, right?
Yeah.
So we have the new assault rifle with a new underbarrel, as well as a revamped Maxim, right?
Yeah.
So it's really
Some people were like, "Oh, you're using the Maxim again?" I said, "No. It's a different Maxim. It's
Yes.
a all new Maxim."
And it
Same
looks-
thing with, like Juliet. And Juliet's got a bunch of mostly new rifles that have never been out.
I
So
saw that.
we got to drop a lot of new stuff.
And those were designed with Mark II design, or those
He does all my weapons. Yep.
looks great. Now, you know, everyone's kind of saying like, "Oh man, I love the Steel Brigade," and then they hear about the 1 out of 100. I'm like, this is Bobby, right? This is what we normally do. So I can only imagine how many you've been, you know, leaving your hands this morning. So it's really cool.
Keep opening up cases.
Well, I do want to thank you for your time and the success for Series 5 and also the new reveals you have today. But now I need to go pick up an Elite Praetorian from you if you don't mind. Thank you. All right, guys. A lot of fun stuff here, to say the least. So. Oh, wait. I got to say hi to you again if you don't mind. The man, myth, legend. Well, he's already had Zakanan coming here to try to pick up some more of these. Ryan's already been bugging everyone. So, but
Just pick your receipt option.
oh, thank you. I'm sorry about that. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it, Bobby.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. So there we go. Picking up stuff while we do it. Lou, you're absolutely right, man. It's a killer wave that was dropped this morning, and it is even better when it's in hand. So, well, let's go ahead and make our way around again, because as I said, I want to talk to Jason and Derek from Animal Wars of the Kingdom. So that's where we're going to go to next, guys. We are an hour in on our walkthrough of Zolocon 2025 here at the Valley Forge Casino in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. So we're going to keep sneaking on by here. Again, very busy right now here at the convention. So, but here we go. All right. So, of course, we couldn't go anywhere without stopping by and talking to my two favorite guys. How are you guys doing today? Not bad, not bad. Welcome to 2025. And is this the first convention for you guys this year?
2025 was Zolocon.
Awesome.
Yeah, what better convention to start it off with?
Well, I mean,
It's been fantastic. The
first
turnout's
off,
great.
the turnout is fantastic, and the venue, you can see the product,
Amen.
which is a huge benefit right now.
If you look at just our booth alone, you know, I mean, like we actually were able to have our merchandise out for you to actually see it.
Absolutely. Well, again, I have picked up some of the new wave that you guys have released, but do you have any tidbits on anything going on from the new campaign? Kickstarter?
You know, it's still Chinese New Year right now, or Lunar New Year.
Okay.
So I don't think they're back at the factory yet to give us any kind of an update. Right before Christmas, right before they went on their holiday,
Yep.
we did get production samples of armor and weapons, which is cool. It's a nice step, but it's not as exciting as getting like a check model or a product sample where it's, you know, there's no paint apps or anything. So we're hoping to see that maybe at the end of March, mid-April, something like that.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, everything you guys have done so far, I mean, especially at least with the Paintmasters before the holiday, beautiful work from you as always.
Appreciate it.
So I mean, again, it's just the excitement of seeing everything come through. Have you had a chance to walk around the venue?
I did actually. This is a great venue. We got Valaverse on this side, and then on this side we got Savage Crucible.
Mhm.
I checked out the Skeletron's got an amazing setup at the very front of the entrance.
Yep.
Everything. Of course, we got the Legions that has a bunch of great stuff. So, and then there's just a bunch of great resellers that have, you know, anything you could possibly want at the show. So it's just an all-around great show. And we're enjoying the cooler weather. So.
Oh, okay, definitely. So has there been anywhere that you want to go to, any pickups that you have planned for this weekend?
You know, it's kind of like when you have an analog clock and someone asks you the time and all of a sudden you can't read the clock. There was something that I wanted, but I can't think of what it is offhand, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But there wasn't anything that I really had my heart set on.
Okay.
Right now, my priority is kind of trying to get something from my little girl as a souvenir.
Yeah,
You know, and then after that's done, then I can kind of maybe give myself a little treat.
I got things in mind for that for my niece and nephew that we had a chance to meet up and stuff. But obviously, I don't know if you saw the reveal of the Death Dealer at Savage Crucible.
No.
They just dropped a Frazetta Death Dealer figure.
Dude, that's
I
exciting.
got a chance to have Frankie Frazetta, his grandson, explained everything.
Does it come with the horse and everything?
It doesn't come with the horse, but if you look at it between the soft goods, actual chainmail, just the look of it, it's gorgeous.
That's cool. That's exciting.
So, I do have a question for you from the stream from Ken's Toys.
Okay.
Now we know about the Void and everything that's going on with that beautiful figure.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a Cyborg 8?
It's too hard to say. You know, like it's not in the comic yet. So if something appears in the comic, usually what we try to do is, you know, give a hint or like an Easter egg of something that's potentially planned in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, that hasn't made it kind of a debut. So
Okay.
I can't really confirm it.
All right. Well, for those that are on the stream that might not have an idea what you're saying about the comics, where can they get them?
So as far as I understand, most of them are sold out, the physical copies, but you can always go on our website, which is spirotoys.com. Just go under comics, and we've got digital comics of issue 1 through 5 that you can get.
All right. Great. Well, I want to thank you for your time. And again, you got a lot of rabid fans going up there and buying purchases.
Sure.
So that's a great thing for you guys.
Yeah, man, it's great.
So I wanted to thank you.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you for coming up all the way up here for this weekend. And I hope you have a great show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. All right. Thanks a lot. All right. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, Alan. We were over here at the Savage Crucible booth, and they showed a new figure that's going to be available for pre-order in this month, and that's the Frazetta Death Dealer. I'll come back around and I'll do better pictures, and I'll put that on my Instagram, which is Junkion Crafts and Builds, and I'll put it on my YouTube channel as well on some of the posts after the live stream. Okay. But we're going to keep on going around here. We hit most of the big areas I wanted to show off to you guys. But again, like Jason was saying, it's a really cool venue for a lot of resellers, a lot of really interesting finds that you might want to keep an eye out for, especially if you're more into vintage stuff. Really, really cool things here. We got some Legos, minifigs over here. Some really good mix of toys and stuff here. And really, here at this booth, there's some really good, reasonable prices, I feel. There's that Frankenstein collab from Hasbro. Some of the reissues. Oh, some more animated Batman figures. All right. So keep on going around here. More Funko Pops. Oh, another dragon here, but we have I never saw that. The Shrek dragon from the movies. That's pretty cool. Alan M, the Frazetta announcement was really today, but they're going to have it on their socials here soon. Like I said, it is a gorgeous figure, and I had a chance to talk to Frank Frazetta's grandson, who's running the Frazetta Museum booth next to Savage Crucible, and he had a really good breakdown of the figure and what he thought about it. So check it out if you were late coming in here. Check out the replay of it, and listen to the excitement that he had talking about the figure. It definitely gave me some goosebumps. He's really excited for it, so, and I am as well. Oh, so again, just a huge assortment of comics and toys from all generations here. It's really cool.
Gary, can't be that far.
Frankie is great. That's the first time I had a chance to, had the pleasure to talk to him. And yeah, really good guy. Now, we all miss the days of the big retail stores like Toys R Us and stuff. And now we rely heavily on our smaller local toy stores. And for me here in Maryland, one of the biggest ones that we get to do or get to go to is Eternia Dreams. They have 2 stores in Westminster, Maryland, and Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and they have a really fantastic booth here, full of toys. They are an authorized Mythic Legends reseller as well. So I recently went up there and picked up some stuff. We got some vintage Voltron. So for Parts Former, there's a little bit of love for you. All sorts of cool stuff. So, again, we got more Joes, loose and brand new.
I have them.
So it's really awesome stuff. The Legends. Let's see. Any good stuff over here? Taskmaster. We got the new Nacelle Biker Mice from Mars, the motorcycles here, as well as their sports bros.
I was afraid there was going to be like repercussions.
I
don't think they can legally do that.
So again, Eternia Dreams, if you have a chance, if you're in the Maryland area, to go up to Westminster or Pennsylvania and go to Gettysburg, definitely stop by the store. Alan and his wife are really awesome to talk to, really excited about toys. And they do ship in the U.S. as well. So check them out on their Facebook page. And I think they have a website as well. Ooh, that's a cool picture. Sorry, my gimbal's acting up on there again. So. All right, so we're really, it's just, like I said, it's a fun time. If you never even have gone to a convention, I do recommend it. If there's one in your area, especially some of these larger ones. Here on the East Coast, we get a little spoiled because of events like Zolocon and then Legion's Con in the fall, and as well in Maryland, the Maryland Toy Expo. That's always fun here later in the summer. Ooh, these are cool sculpts. Very cool stuff. Lester. So yeah, let's see where else we can check out here real quick, and then as things go along, like I said, I might do some other shorts here later in the show, but overall, I mean, I think this has been a really, really fun experience, to say the least. So we got a chance to really, it's the first time I met Zakanan in person. And that was, you know, again, awesome guy. Funny as all get out. Just a chance to talk to Rob and everyone. Just this is what I really love to do. It's just get into the minds, listen to people, and listen to the passion of the project that they do, the things they create for us. So, Titan, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. So, all right, let's head back up to the main area. If we see something else that's cool, we'll stop and check it out. But we'll probably end the stream here in a couple minutes just to recharge the phone, so to speak. But I do want to thank everyone for watching, either live right now or on the replay. I really appreciate it. I know content's been a little sparse, but I've been working on a project that I'm trying to get ready for DFW, and it does take up a fair amount of time. But hopefully I'll be able to talk about that more as we progress into 2025. So, Legends of Draglore. I forgot those guys are here. Pre-orders. These are really cool figures if you're in like go-to type of stuff. Pretty neat. So cool. So, let's see. Oh, while we can't really talk per se, maybe, but maybe we will. We got Mr. Sherdenko here. I remember seeing him at Zolocon last year. So, really cool. Oh, we are circling back, and there is someone else that I do want to talk to. Again, I already talked to him earlier today. So, we will walk up here. 12:22. All right, we're doing well. But we have D13 toys here. Again, Biblical Adventures. And the creator, Chris, from Full Horsemen, doing his own line. And it's really cool because he's got some figures from his line in the first 4 books from the Kickstarter available now. So, but we'll get a chance to talk to Chris here in a little bit. But as always, what we've seen so far from the line has been these wonderful variations of demons and angels. The only ones I don't think I have are the Halloween ones here and the Amazon exclusives, but those are individually numbered as well. Some of the other ones, I think the glitter one, the black glitter one, is available on Amazon. And then we still have some of these awesome, beautiful angels from Easter, as well as the Christmas ones that he revealed late last year, as well as the breast cancer awareness angel, which I picked up one from him. And it was actually number 1, so I was really thrilled about that because I did that out of, love of my mother who passed away due to breast cancer. But yeah, just really cool stuff. Like the weapon sets that he has here are really awesome. I did pick up two figures that I will show later on when I do my haul on the channel. But just the meticulous detail and stuff is just absolutely phenomenal, to say the least. We have a raffle here. I did also get 2 T-shirts in my grab bag that are really awesome, with Zolocon 25 on the back and E13 on the front. Really just neat little gifts that you can pick up here. So, I did put a raffle in. I might need to do that, especially for that gold angel. That looks really cool. So, it's just neat, to say the least. But yeah, Titan, I'm telling you, the angels and the demons have been really cool, and it's really neat to see like each version that he showed out that I picked up as we went along. The articulation and the sculpt improved each time. Culminating with the angels at Christmas was really gorgeous. The wings really articulate well. The tolerances are awesome on it. And once Biblical Adventures goes live, I think it's really, really cool. To say the least. Sir Chris, I'm on a live stream. Do you have a second to talk?
I have many seconds.
Many seconds. Well, I'll give you that microphone first off, and let me get myself all situated here. And again, I want to wish you a happy birthday from last week. Yes. Well, I'm surprised you're so giddy after coming back from your trip abroad. I mean,
Once it's over, I'm crushing it.
yeah. Well, I talked to everyone else so far at different booths, and I'm telling you, the new venue has been the highlight for every one of the vendors here. So, I mean, space, light, everything. Phenomenal. Well, while we could talk about Four Horsemen all day long, I want to talk to you about Purple Gang Gang. Van, dude, your videos recently, your reviews, awesome. I love them. That one, yes. ATL 25, really good. But I mean, the Headhunter one, I loved it. Really good. So I just want to say, like, the channel is doing well. I love it. As a fan,
I'm just having fun with it. Just hanging out with buddies. Sometimes oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Screen cap that, guys. All right, so you came back with some cool stuff. And let me get, which is good. But can you talk to me about Biblical Adventures and where the line stands today? All right.
It's basically kind of due to necessity. And then I got charged first, and then figuring out how. At the finish line, it's all coming in. I'm excited. Trying to get it out to everybody.
Yeah, well, you should be excited because the figures that I did pick up look absolutely gorgeous. One, once you have a moment, if we could look at, is the red Roman soldier that you have.
I am releasing this really quick.
No.
Live stream, right?
Yeah, this is live.
Exhilarating for you. I know. Let me just put this in so that I don't get yelled at.
No problem at all. No problem at all. But while you're doing that, I'm going to zoom down and look at some of the figures we got here. And we'll ask some questions as we go along. But it's cool that you have some of each of the books available today, or for this week, I should say.
Available. A lot of it is sold out.
Yeah. It's monkeys.
Yeah, there we go. Root beer. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. What was the same? What's the question?
I was gonna ask you to highlight the red Roman soldier that you have here. And for those that are unfamiliar, can you just tell me a little bit about this figure and some of the articulation that you have on it?
Sure. I mean, he was born in Rome, and he's
okay.
What do you need to know? I mean, it's a red and a blue, obviously. Here's the blue one right here, too. He's got more of the darker tan skin. The other one's the lighter skin. They have, obviously, different colors, different shields, different weapons. And I just did that just to kind of flesh it out. Because, I did see some reference with the blue, and I thought it was cool. So give that option. Possibly in the next Kickstarter, these guys might be... what's the word? Italian word? Stonified.
Okay.
Medusa-fied. So that would be pretty cool. Look like statues. Good for dioramas and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, the armor comes off carefully.
Okay.
Again, got the shield. I tried to make it as authentic as I could. The small sword, I don't know the names of these things. But yeah,
Which are all double jointed pinless guard figures here.
which what people don't know is when you do, like you see on the elbow right here, when you're doing a double joint pinless, when you tool it, forearm, upper arm, and elbow are all literally tooled that way. So you cannot reuse the upper arm with a different lower arm. You would have to retool that whole thing. So while it looks great, there's a catch, to it. Unfortunately, you're going to lose the ability to reuse it with different parts.
Okay.
So whatever, it's small.
Well, I will say, I mean, like I said, the two figures I picked up, they're absolutely gorgeous. Just even when you have the packaging there that you see in front of you guys, it of itself is really gorgeous.
Like a book.
Yeah. So I mean we got we've always been seeing the progression that you've had with your demons as we've gone along.
Oh yes, many demons, the demon line as they call it.
Well, I for one am excited for you. Congratulations on the line coming out, and I can't wait to open up my figures when I get home this evening. So I have no doubt that I will. But I want to thank you for your time. Appreciate it. All right.
Love everybody. Thank you.
All right.
It's Catholic field hockey. Need some Catholic toys.
I'm gonna steal that from you.
Sliding down over there.
No worries. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Hey!
All right, guys. Well, we're now an hour and a half into the stream. I think we've seen most of what we wanted to see here today. We're going to close out again by looking at that amazing dragon from Four Horsemen that's going to be available here next week for their campaign. And as we heard earlier today from Jeremy, there's going to be some really cool bits of information revealed as we go forward in this month-long endeavor. But yeah, I want to thank you guys again for watching and sticking around for the entire time. And again, if you're on the replay, thank you very much for your time on that. I hope there was something that you saw today that intrigued you. And yeah, thank you guys so much. We're going to be talking about this post-con weekend, not next week on Figure Action, because we're going to have, if you didn't know, Adam Drake, who is one of the key people in the new Kickstarter for Space Zombies from Mars. That Kickstarter just opened up late last night, and right now it is doing gangbusters. I have no doubt it's going to be funded, maybe by the time we even talk to him next week on the 6th. And that is going to be with me, True Star Screamer, T-Man978, and Partsformer talking about Space Zombies, guys. It's a really cool Kickstarter. I'm already backer number 4 on it. It's going to be a blast. And then after that, we're going to hear about, again, we'll talk more about Zolocon, my experience, as well as talking to T-Man978, who's actually up in New York this weekend at Toy Fair 25. So I'm sure he's going to be streaming, if he hasn't already, or talking more about his adventure this weekend, the good and the bad, the beautiful and the ugly, the double articulation or single pin joints. But right now, I'm going to let you guys go. I keep on saying it. Thank you very much for watching. And check out my next videos. We're going to review some of the Series 5.5 stuff. I'm going to start filming at this evening. Thanks, guys, and bye.